What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to Gibraltar United. So here we are entering the Champions League group stage once more, and we've got a very stern test to start with, Milan away, and it's really a good place to test our tactic. Away from home is where we've been struggling in past years and stuff, so this should be a good indication. Yeah, I'm going to keep it on higher tempo actually. So yeah, let's run through the team. So we have Cox in goal, Armada right back, Perez, Bakayoko at centre-backs due to the fact Meti is suspended, and Muster out on the left. Defence midfield, we have Vanucci, due to the fact Dodger is injured. Morala and Sidibe are our midfield partnership, Sidibe returning. Dos Santos is our right attacking mid, Hugo Bonnet is our left attacking mid, and up front by himself is Musa Sanogo playing the advanced forward role. The bench is Fofana, Amari, Jesse Clark, Mbaraku, Moenz, Damianov, and Marcos Lopez. And a quick little thing I want to mention, still Gibraltar United Gibraltar national team don't have a new manager, but the European qualifiers hasn't started. My idea is once the European qualifiers start, then I should get that job. If not, I don't really know. It could just be really bugged. I'll go on holiday like someone suggested and I'll have a look at it if it works that way. But yeah, Jesse Clark recently scored his first ever goal for Barbados. No, not Barbados, sorry, Bermuda. And it was actually against Gibraltar, the national team, where the Gibraltar national team lost 4-0. But the national team also did win 2-0 against, who was it against? New Zealand? Let me click on one of the few Gibraltarian people. Yeah, they beat New Zealand 2-0. That was a really good result, because New Zealand are actually, they're a good team. They're a really good world ranking, 95th. So to beat them is really quite an accomplishment. But anyway, into the Champions League, and forward we go. So they reckon a draw. They the press guy, someone Stefan with a surname like that. I can't imagine he's Italian. I'm seeing Scandinavian with a surname like that. Sorry if that's wrong, but it probably isn't even Scandinavian. But for kicker, whatever, I've never even heard of that before. Kicker, but yeah, basically the journalist says it could be a draw. I didn't even check what the bookies were. But Moenz isn't a starting player, which is why he's dropped. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be a really good test for our new formation. And actually, as you can see, the fact that they've got an attacking midfielder, hopefully a defensive midfielder can do the job of marking him out of the game. That would be the plan anyway. That would be ideal. So there we go. Restarting our group stage campaign. Ideally, we need to walk away with something here. A point or whatever, but we need something from this game, ideally. Ball being whipped in. Still in the attacking third, and Sanogo is going to give us the lead after just 9 minutes of the match. First attempt of the game, first shot on target, first clear-cut opportunity, first goal for Gibraltar United. And it was really fortunate, Seti tackling Sidibe, allowing a through ball to go to Sanogo. But we're going to take it. We're going to take it, and, whatever. We're going to accept that we got that. And yet again, earning the ball back from Milan. Armada can't find a red and white, but he did find a red and white shirt in the way. Whatever. Moving on. Snuggle being dispossessed. Currently, no one's really looking. It could be a Milan highlight by the look of it. Brilliant attacking on the right from them. No real defensive trouble, though. No one's really closing down, and that is shocking defending from us. Really is. They get an instant equaliser just 2 minutes after we scored the goal. They say Cox will be disappointed being beaten from the near post. But one thing I don't understand is why Bakayoko has run all the way out to the left to encounter a defender and then decided, yeah, I'm done with that. And he's run back into the box, which means now there was a guy free who ended up scoring the goal because no one was near him. That should have been Bakayoko there covering for the left back, who was also covering him in the centre. Disappointed to concede that goal either way, though. So currently not really getting much joy in terms of dominating possession, so I'm considering might want to go a counter. I think we're going to go counter a little bit. Look to see what we can do with that. Because this tactic, I think, can obviously allow for a counter mentality. And in fact, got some oohing and ahhing there. Unlucky. Morello with a very nice long shot, and somehow Sanogo's rebound didn't find the back of the net. Second click opportunity of the game, Sanogo's chance was as well. So, not too bad, 1-1, not completely out of it. In fact, it's not been too bad so far. It's been an evenly fought game. Dos Santos let me down a little bit so far. Vanucci, again, let me down a little bit, but Vanucci wouldn't be a player regularly starting, so I'm kind of accepting he might not play particularly well in some of these games. But with Dos Santos, he needs to step up. He's our starting right attacking mid. Anyway, AC Milan yet again on the attack, and fucking hell, Cox. Shouldn't be getting beaten like that. AC Milan get a 2-1 lead. Why is no one pressurising him? Morello could at least be there. And look, how can you have that much space in the box? You know, I don't think I can completely blame Cox for that goal. But that much time and space in an opposition's box is criminal. Alright, so we're going to drop Sonogo back into the wing. We're going to put Marcos Lopez up front and take off the poor-performing Pablo Dos Santos. Jacobio Vanucci is picking up a yellow card. And time is currently flying. We're not doing anything, so we're going to go attack him. We're going to go for the win. Musta's having a bad game. But what we are going to do is we're going to play a deep line playmaker support. And we're actually going to bring Bart Moens on. Not going to take Sidibe off, who's not looking too great out there. But I know Sidibe can have that moment of magic that the team needs. So I'm going to keep him on the field. And they're also going to just... assertively told the lads to, you know, demand a little bit more from them. In fact, this second half, we've actually had nothing. We've had 2 shots in this second half. 3 now. And it's been all of them off target. So that's where we're currently losing this. That's why we're currently losing this game. It's because we are, you know, we're not challenging enough going forward still. Cox with a decent save, but it wasn't exactly a hard effort. In fact, is this going to be an attack for us? No. Why are you fucking punting it downfield? The goalkeeper I specifically have told to roll it out, and he's just punted it forward, and we're most likely going to concede from this. Good save from Cox, but it was his mistake in the first place because he is told to distribute it quickly, but to roll it out. No point punting it up front when your flipping furthest guy forward is just inside our own half. And we're going to lose this game 2-1. Have a look at what went wrong with this tactic, because we got dominated, which is something we don't technically, we didn't typically do with a 4-4-2. Oh no, we kind of did, but at least we had more possession with a 4-4-2. But yeah, very not a good game. 1-0 up, and we fucked it up. Can't be doing that too many more times. Shakhtar beat Chelsea, which I'm actually really surprised at. So maybe there is still hope, but the next game is against Shakhtar at home. We're going to have to play a lot better. Shakhtar are considered favourites. I don't know. This new tactic so far, I'm not too pleased with it. But anyway, I'll meet you back for the Shakhtar game, and hopefully we'll see a different side to this tactic. Alright guys, so we're back, and it's been a long time since I've uploaded, and I know it's sort of just midway through the episode, but basically, I hadn't been on this save for a long time. And the reason I used that poor word there, and probably isn't even a word, the reason I haven't been on this save for a long time, or haven't uploaded on this save in a long time, is because I've not really been playing it. And basically, this was the live com you were meant to see today, Gibraltar United versus Shakhtar. But what happened was I recorded this, I rendered it, I uploaded it, and then I deleted the files, the raw recording files. I deleted the actual rendered file, thinking the upload was fine. Put the upload live, and people told me that actually you couldn't see anything from this match. So I've had to download the video off YouTube, cut the first bit out. Hopefully that's what I'm hopefully planning to do. I haven't done any of it yet, and I'm going to stick this bit on the end. So like I say, massive apologies. The reason I haven't been uploading, I've got no good reason apart from the fact I just became a lazy fuck for a bit. That's being brutally honest. And another thing was I kind of fell in love with the road Rise to Fame, my other series. I really fell in love with that. I'm quite far ahead of you guys in that, so expect many videos of that. But I really do want to get back into Gibraltar United, and I will be starting to upload this and hopefully Rise to Fame very regularly very soon. I'm not sure how, hopefully daily, but I mean, I might try and push twice a day. I'm not too sure. But anyway, this was the game you were meant to see, and it was Gibraltar United versus Shakhtar Donetsk. And it was the game at home. It was the game that we needed to pick up 3 points, and I wanted to pick up 3 points going into it. I was very optimistic that we could beat Shakhtar at home. It was about whether we put in a good performance or not. Now, the thing that slightly differs between this team and maybe a team you'd seen previously, or quite literally in a previous game, was that we changed up the formation again. So if I go into the formations, we basically, what I've done is I've implemented a tactic that I've used in my Rise to Fame series, and I found a small bit of success with it on my Rise to Fame series, so I decided to give it a go on this. Now, This tactic isn't perfect. This tactic isn't great. And I do definitely want to change parts of this tactic. For example, the wingers attack. I don't actually want to be wingers attack. I would rather have inside forwards there. But for now, with the team that we've got here at Gibraltar United, they will do as wingers. But yeah, basically I've changed the tactic again. I know I changed it earlier on in this season, but like I say, it's been a while for me since I've been on this save, and since I've been off this save, I've played other saves, I've used other tactics, and I've decided that a tactic similar to this, maybe with an attacking midfielder, or if not, I'm happy with the flat three across the middle, is something that I quite like, with the inside forwards as well, fullbacks attacks, 2 limited defenders, and a poacher / maybe target man or something up front. That's what I kind of like now. And like I said, I'm trying to implement it to the Gibraltar United save. This was the first time I actually played it, and I got a 2-0 win against Shakhtar. Sanogo getting both goals. We'll have a look at both the goals now. But it was a game that we played really well in. We limited Shakhtar quite a bit. I mean, Shakhtar did get a few chances, don't get me wrong. They come forward with the ball, they were quite aggressive, and they were really, really wasteful. And obviously that benefited us massively. We scored in the 35th minute, which is a very, very nice time to score, you know, just before that half-time interval. And as you can see by the bottom, there weren't really too many highlights. I mean, it wasn't exactly the most exciting end-to-end game you'd ever see if you were watching the video in terms of a live com. But near the end of the game, or so I say more in the second half, there were a few more opportunities, a few more highlights, and a few more fell to Shakhtar. And well, Shakhtar going forward, it always looked like they could have scored. Obviously, a team of Shakhtar's quality are going to say that, are going to have that in them. We did get 5 clear opportunities in the match, and the fact that we converted 2 of them, I'm pretty happy with. The first goal there, which I probably just talked over, I remember it now because to me, it was probably one of the best goals we've scored in the Champions League in a while. Sanogo's run for this goal, and the way he beats a few defenders, still goes in the box and has the composure after beating a few to actually finish off a really nice move from him. I mean, look, just beats that defender as if he's not even there and smashes it in the near post. That is a beautiful first goal by Sanogo. And like I say, it put us in the right direction. It took us in the lead. And I was pretty confident from that point on. Now, moving on to the last goal, it was a 90th minute goal. You know, Shakhtar near the end were pushing to try and get something from the game. We were at the point, you know, 1-0 up, so it was them pushing forward. We were able to get a little bit of luck and able to get the ball forward, and Sanogo was able to convert. So 90th minute goal, it didn't really mean anything to the end result. It was just nice to maybe get a cushion for the remaining few minutes of injury time. Now, basically, I can't show you the league table because I've played another game, and you've probably seen the result there. But I've played another game against Chelsea since then. But it put us in, I believe, 2nd place in the table. Actually, I can't kick on the league table, and I know it's Chelsea, Milan, and Shakhtar. I believe Milan were top, Chelsea were bottom with 0. I believe Milan were top with 6, and I believe we were above Shakhtar by games against. We both had 3 points, so it was a very wide open league table. I do remember one stat because it was a little bit weird. I believe this was the stat. Both of us, so Milan had 3 goals scored, 2 goals against. We had, I think, 3 goals scored, 2 goals against. Shakhtar had 2 goals scored, 3 goals against, and Chelsea had 2 goals scored, 3 goals against. I think it was something like that. It was quite a weird stat. So basically, all the teams in the league are very, very close together, very tight together, and it looks like it could be a very interesting Group F. Now, our next 2 games, I'm going to end this here because, like I say, it was a bit of a weird thing. But yeah, my next 2 games will be against Chelsea. I've already recorded the first video, or first half of the video for that. So, like I said, we can't click on anything really too much off this screen. But the new tactic, it looked great in this Shakhtar game, and you know, but this is at home. It's a game that we should be winning anyway. I mean, even with the 4-4-2, we probably would have beaten Shakhtar here. So I don't think this is too much of a surprise. It's how we do against the teams like Chelsea, like AC Milan, with this new tactic that I've put in place. So hopefully next time you see me, I'll have 2 live comms and not 1 live com and 1 half sort of update thing. But like I say, I apologize. It was either that or I just show you 1 video, one game, and then just call that my episode 94. But you do need to see this Shakhtar game, and I've given you what I can. But yeah, good performance against Shakhtar, good victory, good 3 points, and hopefully, you know, aiming for at least first knockout round of the Champions League, and minimum really I'd accept would be Europa League, obviously. As long as we get knockout football, that's still a good thing, obviously. That's where we are in this save. So until next time, guys, peace out.